This video is sponsored by sellcashier.com. Sellcashier pays top dollar for your used iPhone. Get a quote, ship your phone, and get paid. It's that simple. Check out more details at the end of this video. What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar, from geeksterlabs.com. How you guys doing today? Well, the product I'm going to be showing you is something that was sent to me free for review from Lynktec. And today we got the Lynktec Apex Rechargeable Stylus. And so the stylus retails for $70, and it's basically a fine-point rechargeable active stylus. And by the way, it's non-Bluetooth as well. So unlike Bluetooth, which only works with specific apps on devices, this stylus will work with any app on pretty much any touchscreen device. And it's been very much improved from the original. And as you can see, I also have the levitating stand here, and this actually retails for $15 separately on their website. So let's talk about what comes inside the box. So included is the stylus itself, a USB cable, the quick start guide, and also an extra nib that's stored in the cap. And if you want to purchase additional nibs, you can get those for a 5-pack. I believe it's $5 on the website. So let's discuss some of the new features of the Lynktec rechargeable stylus. So obviously by the name you can tell it now has a rechargeable battery built into it. Before you'd had to use a very small quadruple A battery to charge with the device, and so once that dies you have to purchase more batteries. So with this one you can continually charge it up with the included USB cord. Included with the stylus is now a pocket clip, which it didn't have before, and now that the on switch is now a press button switch at the top. Before you used to have to rotate the pen to turn it on, but now you just press that button for 2 seconds and it turns on by itself. It also features auto shut off as well, so if it sits there for 30 minutes without being used, it'll actually turn off by itself. On the bottom now where the indicator light is, and now will show you whenever it is low on power by changing from blue to yellow. And I did notice the nibs on the tip of the stylus are a little bit stiffer, a little bit more durable than before. And now it includes a replacement nib storage in the cap, so if anything happens to the original nib and you need to swap it out, you can keep an extra in the cap. I also noticed that the finish on the shaft itself is a little bit different. This one looks a little more sandblasted. Before it had like a chrome look to it, but it caused oily fingerprints to build up on it when you're using it. So this finish is a little bit better. Obviously, the highlight of the stylus is the 2.3 millimeter fine tip. And normally, most styli use quite the bulbous tip, which you're probably used to seeing, to be able to simulate the finger tip being pressed on the screen. But this one, since it's powered, it's able to recreate the static feel that your fingertip would create while touching the screen. So that's how it allows it to use the fine tip. So of course this is much nicer when using it when writing and when drawing. So let me give you guys a demonstration of how this works whenever you're actually using the tip on an iPad. So you can see here when you're using the tip, it's still much similar to the bulbous stylus tip. Whenever you're using this one, there's a little bit of space around the edge of the tip, as you can see. So when you're moving slowly, you see there's a little bit of a gap there. It's not touching the tip. When you stop, eventually the line will catch up to it. But when you're moving around, especially when you're moving around really fast, there's a bit of a gap there. So because of that, it is a little bit awkward and different whenever you're trying to write text, because normally when you write text, you want to see it as you're writing it. And if you go really fast, it takes a while for it to catch up to you. I think for me personally, I find it more useful to use this tip when I'm just wanting to draw or sketch. It's kind of the same issue when you start drawing or sketching, the little bit of a lag or latency in there. But after a while, you kind of get used to it, and if you don't go too fast with the sketching, you can kind of get used to using it. And it's way better to be using this tip than it would be to use a regular normal stylus with the real bulbous tip on the end of it. So between those two, I much enjoy using this stylus. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with Bluetooth stylus, those don't really have that type of issue with keeping up with the line whenever you're using a Bluetooth stylus. The other benefit with using Bluetooth is it's only going to register the tip of the pen and it won't register your palm. So when you're using this stylus, if you accidentally have your palm resting on the screen, it's going to think that you're touching it with 2 fingers, like as if you want to pinch to zoom on the screen when you're using it. When you have a Bluetooth stylus, it doesn't do that. It rejects the palm and it just responds to the tip of the pen. Of course, Bluetooth stylus can be a little more expensive, and you're only going to be able to use it with certain specific apps that work with Bluetooth stylus. This one right here, this stylus will work with any app on your device. So that's kind of the benefit of using this one, and it is a little bit more inexpensive. So at $70, I think it's a pretty good buy. I personally enjoy using it much more than I enjoy using other stylus, the larger bulbous tip ones. So I've had a really good experience while using it, and I definitely recommend you guys checking it out. If you have any questions about this product, post them down below. I read each and every comment on all of my videos, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with all of my content, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, guys. And as always, make sure you stop by geeksterlabs.com for the latest in tech news and video reviews, and I'll see you in the next video review. Sellcashier.com offers you good money for your used iPhone, and it's very easy. Here's how it works. Visit Sellcashier.com, select your phone's model, carrier, storage size, and condition, and instantly receive a quote for your phone. After that, choose your shipping option, which includes having a prepaid label and box sent to you once Sellcashier receives your package and examines your phone to assess its condition. You'll receive payment via PayPal or check, and that's it. Super simple and much safer than dealing with those weirdos on Craigslist. Sellcashier.com. Simple, fast, secure.